Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Ari Morguelan, Chief Marketing Officer with FiTech Sports Technology. Thank you for joining us, Ari.
Thank you for having me, Fred. I appreciate it.
What we're talking about is a brand new biking helmet, the smart riding helmet, the SH50 from FiTech Sports Technology. Give us a little overview of some of the features here, some pretty high-tech stuff.
Yeah, so as the IoT revolution is exploding and everything's becoming connected, that's now kind of reached into the cycling realm. Really what's separating the SH50 helmet from the rest is an ecosystem and includes communications, GPS tracking, SOS, and music playing all together. And there's a smart retention system built into the helmet. It's called MARS, which stands for Mobile Athletic Retention System. That system is fully replaceable and is integrated into the helmet. It feature GPS tracking, SOS feature, smart rear lights, Bluetooth connectivity, and it has adjustable bone conducting speakers. So you can now ride without having to plug your ears up with an in-ear monitor. You can go ahead and rotate down the bone conducting speakers. They sit just above your ear and listen to music, take phone calls, and listen to your friends on a walkie-talkie feature without obstructing your hearing, which is also more safe for riding.
For people who aren't familiar with that kind of technology for listening, they may wonder, does that really work? Am I going to hear my music or hear people on a call?
Yeah, so the way bone conducting works is it does not rely on movement of air. It conducts the vibration directly from the speaker to your bone and into your ear canal. So there is no obstruction with wind and noise. So it's a direct path from the speaker into your ear. And then your ear canal is also open to receive sounds from the outside. So you're going to be hearing the music very clearly through the bone, through the vibration, and you're able to hear someone who's talking right next to you. And simultaneously, people cannot hear the music that you're listening to. So it has three really good benefits built right into it.
And being able to talk to other people or other riders through a walkie-talkie function even would present a challenge, one would think, while you're on a bike and you've got all that wind noise, etc. Tell me how you cope with that.
Yeah. So there is a microphone built into the front of the helmet, right under the lip in the front. So it is protected from wind noise. It's very sensitive, and we do use an algorithm it's an ENC algorithm, which blocks out noise that we don't want to pick up and picks up your voice. The walkie-talkie feature is very unique in that the messaging is sent through your cell phone signal. So there is no limitation on distance. A lot of the helmets that have similar technology use radio or Bluetooth, and that's usually about 90 meters or line of sight. Ideally with this, you could be having a conversation with someone who's on the other side of the world. As long as you guys team up through the app, there is no distance limitation. So we've overcome the challenge of the wind noise by using an algorithm to block stuff out, and we've overcome the challenge of distance by using your cell phone frequency to transmit the data.
You have lights on the back of this helmet, too. Tell us about that.
Sure. So ultimately, it's a helmet, and it's designed for safety. So it does have alerting lights. It has left and right turn as well, which you can initiate on the remote control. It also has an ambient light detector. So as soon as it goes to a certain level of darkness, it will automatically turn on the safety light. So if you're riding, in the evening, you don't have to worry about stopping and pulling over when it gets dark and remembering to do that and flicking a switch and turning it on. Okay, it will automatically turn itself on when it reaches a certain level of darkness.
And you mentioned the remote control that goes on the handlebar.
Yeah, the idea is you get on your bike, you pair your phone, and then the rest of the experience you can toggle directly through the remote, which sits on your handlebar. Your hand is right there anyways, and that way you're not distracted by taking anything out of your pocket or having to pull over. So you can accept phone calls, you can reject phone calls, you can skip tracks, you can play the music, stop the music, etc. While you're riding. So ideally, and also initiate the walkie-talkie feature. It's not an open channel. You would have to depress it to listen to an incoming message and depress it to send an outgoing message as well. So it works very similar to a regular walkie-talkie. It's just more handy.
And again, as you mentioned before, the bone conduction sound means your ears aren't blocked, that you're hearing your surroundings, you're hearing vehicles that might be around you or people.
Yeah, again, this is designed for safety, and we didn't want to contribute in any way to your hearing being blocked. This helmet is designed mostly for road biking, so people are going to be encountering traffic. They're going to be encountering horns, maybe people yelling at them, maybe their friend next to them yelling at them. This will allow them to enjoy the music or take a phone call and still be able to pay attention to what's going on around them.
Give us more info about the app that this works with.
So I think the app is one of the unique features, and it kind of ties together the helmet and the remote control. Within the app's called 318 Sports. Well, within the app, you can, like I said, pair the two devices, which is the remote and the helmet. You can track all of your racing parameters, for example, your speed, distance, altitude, all the things you would need to do to track your progress. You can even broadcast that progress to a coach if you had one, or to your other teammates. You could also team up. This is one of the great features about the app. You create a unique pin, very quickly share it with your team members, and then all of you are on a closed channel that only you guys can hear. So whoever you're riding with that day, you share that pin with, and all of you guys can instantly be talking to each other. And another unique feature is if someone couldn't make the race that day or couldn't make the ride, as long as they have the app and the pin, they would be able to join and listen with you. So if someone's at home, or even your wife or your son wants to watch your progress, see how you're doing, or send you a message, if they have the app and the pin, they can also join in.
Very cool stuff. Tell us about pricing and availability.
So right now it's available solely on the website, FiTechSports.com. It sells for $229.99. We will be expanding into stores over the next year and onto Amazon. But from right now, we will ship internationally as well from the website, which again is FiTechSports.com.
And it's spelled FiTechSports.com. Ari Morguelan, thank you for taking the time with us.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Fred.
Now this. Innovation. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, and I've been covering consumer technology for a long time, and it takes a lot to impress me. That's why I'm excited to tell you about the latest way to enjoy cooking in the great outdoors from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. What if you could harness the sun to cook your meals anywhere you go, day or night? The GoSun Fusion arrives this summer using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage, and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co and use the code TEXTINATION to save 10%. That's gosun.co.